Yeah. There we go again. I'm gonna start. I don't know what this is. It's either a vlog or a diary or my manifesto. And I kind of just want to get. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like my own personal therapy for myself. Oh, you know what I can do? I can cover the back of it. Oh, that way people can't see what I'm doing. This. Haha. Alright. So it's like my manifesto of like my thoughts, and basically I want it to be like a the anti-vlog, the anti-flex. Like right now it's 2:45 in the morning and I'm out Ubering. I'm an Uber driver. And it's something like that I'm not like posting about it. Like, oh, guess what, guys? I'm Uber driving today. It's just like a part-time job. It does earn money, but it's like a stigma behind it. I used to carry business cards in my car for photo and video, and like, you know, people have like the generic Uber questions. Oh, how long have you been Ubering? Or is it busy tonight? Or is this all you do? Or no, it is usually that statement. Is this all you do? And I guess I shouldn't find that offensive, but sometimes I find it offensive. Or, you know, because there's nothing wrong with that, right? But that's the way people phrase it. Like, there's no way this is all you do. And it's not. You know, across the street from where I am is the UPS depot. I also work there 5 days a week, overnights, filling trucks. You know what I'm saying? The 300 line. Trucks 310 to 313, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mind-numbing, and it's exhausting, and my body hurts. At 38, man, I wish I didn't waste my time doing things that other people told me to do or wanted me to do. But I did. Try to conform into what people expect of you. Yeah, just terrible. Ooh, got a ride. Oh, trip. It's probably an airport ride. Ugh. Yeah, this is an airport ride. Alright, so I'll be back. So at Wells Fargo, that's where the Flyers play. And we're coming up on Lincoln Financial. Let's see, hold on. There it is, Lincoln Financial Field. Not looking at the camera at all, just driving. Shout out to Tara, who just did her cheerleading tryouts today. Love you, girl. Got heart of a lion. Heart of a lion. So yeah, driving back to Jersey now. Just dropped off this guy. I'm going to turn the camera off because I don't want to get in a car accident, but I'm going to talk about this amazing conversation I had with this guy who does marketing for biotech companies. It's like an hour plus conversation, man. Very cool. Didn't want to record it. It sounds weird. Maybe I'll set a mic in here so I can at least have the audio. I don't want to record people's faces, you know? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think I've tried to record that bridge a billion times. I've never gotten it. Don't know if I'm lit enough. Lit for this. Oh, Jesus. So basically I just drove to Philadelphia Airport and back from Bridgewater. And this guy who does marketing for biotech companies, was in the car, was telling me about what he does, which is basically make these like heavily regulated, I guess by the not the FDA, but like by the medical community or something. I don't know who regulates that, but he makes videos, promotional videos for products for surgeons. So I can imagine maybe CDC. I don't know. I sound like a dumbass trying to be smart about it. But he was super cool, man. Like he wanted to sleep through the ride, and like this happens sometimes. You get in a conversation with someone, and then as different as your lives might be, there's so much info that we gather from the internet that you end up having a lot of things in common, or things that you find interesting about the other person, or a different perspective of something you find interesting. We talked about everything from what podcasts I listen to. Oh, that's how we got started. He said, I'm going to go to sleep on the way to the airport and then sleep on the plane because I'm headed to Colorado. And I said, oh, that's cool, man. You know, I'm usually plugged into a podcast in my ear because I listen to probably an addicted level amount of podcasts. And he said, oh, what podcasts do you listen to? And we went from that conversation to an hour plus long just conversations about different things, about what his job is, what I do for a living, what I want to do for a living, what he wants to do for a living, moving forward, and how he's going hiking in Colorado with his brother. And I think I'm going to put a mic in this car because I don't want to record people. I think that's so intrusive, and it won't be a normal conversation anymore. And it is enjoyable sometimes to talk to someone who has something to say. Because like I was saying before, I don't enjoy the, oh, how long you been doing this for? Is it busy tonight? And da-da-da. And like, it's just so, it's boring, and it's like so repetitive. You know, you don't have to talk to me. Well, I guess, I'm not saying that. People just want to talk sometimes. But I just, it's exhausting, that conversation. Speaking of exhausted, it's now like almost 6 a.m. I'm at the Walmart parking lot. Just taking a quick mental break. But I'm going to turn this app back on and like work until sunrise, which is probably about 7 a.m. And then go from there. But I want to finish my whole thing about this new series or whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing. Where I think I might bleep out the curses. I'm not gonna bleep out the curses because I don't care about views. I've always cared about views, to be honest, and I want people to see it because I'm a raging narcissist, as most artists are. But I think I want to make these videos for me as a diary of my life, make it authentic, more like raw, to be honest. I don't want it to be raw, and just have something to work on video wise that's creative for me, and it's not a gig or a wedding highlight or whatever it is, or it's just for me. It's for me, and maybe one day maybe Caden will go on a deep dive and go through his silly dad's videos, and maybe he doesn't. I don't know. That matters, to be honest, but the rest of it doesn't matter. If nobody sees it, I don't care. If nothing ever happens to it, I don't care. I just want to make videos for me and get out a lot of the things that I have rattling around in my head that I just want to say out loud, and kind of, I guess, work through them through video. If that makes any sense. It's probably a terrible way to therapize. It's not a real word, but I'm going to make it a real word. To therapize yourself. But who knows, man. Hopefully this thing is recording. God damn it, this sucks. Let me just make sure. Okay, it's recording. It's been 5 minutes. It's too long. So I gotta get back on the road. But I want to do this series for me. Don't care about views, don't care about subscribers. I'm gonna put this on my EDM TML BTS channel. I don't know how often I'm gonna upload. I'd like to upload on a schedule eventually. I had this idea where I would like upload until I fill a card, but the card in here is 64 gigs, and that's just way too long of a vlog. But I don't want to limit myself to 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. I don't know. This is the first one. I've been thinking about this for weeks. I've gone back and forth on it. Thought about not doing it a lot. I thought about doing it a lot. But like I'm going to do laundry later at the laundromat. I'm going to maybe record that. I don't know, man. I'm just going to record things and put them on video. Because I feel like eventually I'm going to want to make them better or shot better or storytelling better. But if I wait until I think it's good enough or I have all those skills and I'm comfortable enough to have a camera maybe out in public, I'll never do it. And I don't know what the audience is going to be about. But myself, Jason Nash, the big enough YouTuber that if you Google him, he has with David Dobrik and all that stuff. But he's like 44 years old, 45, something like that. And he puts out these like vlog videos where he's just talking. I watched one today for 30 minutes. And he's like a divorced dad, you know, single currently. And I relate to that, obviously, you know, with my situation with my son and being single and being a single dad. Love it. But maybe I don't know, man. I feel like most likely I'll get roasted in the comments. Like, who the hell cares about your issues and who the hell cares about what you're going through? But at the same time, I know I've left. I don't know. Do I want to connect to other people that may be in the same situation I am and maybe get some back and forth to help me figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing with life or how to make it better? Yeah, honestly, I do want that eventually. If that ever happens, that's a blessing. It's rough, man. Life's supposed to be tough though, right? It's not supposed to be easy, so it is what it is. But again, it's almost 6. Exactly, it's 6:02. I'm gonna turn the app back on for another hour or so. Some more Uber rides. I call it quits because I sadly overslept again. I didn't oversleep. I woke up 8 instead of Ubering the evening hours. Just slept till midnight like an idiot. I gotta stop doing that. And hopefully by recording it, I want to prove to myself in my video that I stopped doing it, and I'll stop doing it. So I need to Uber in the times that I can, so that I'm not so exhausted when I have my son. So we can do more stuff, especially now that it's about to get warm. Man, I guess I can't talk forever on this. I'm not gonna right now because I need to work. It's also very important. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm never gonna pick that up. It's 18 minutes away, 13 miles. Get out of here. I'm never gonna pick that up. Give me a ride that's down the street. Crazy ass Uber app. 19 minutes. I'm not going away 19 minutes, bastards. Not doing it. I guess I'll just talk about why that's annoying. And I just putting clips of me yelling at my phone. If you're gonna send me a rider request that's 19 minutes away, like 14 miles, I'm not going to pick that person up. Because by the time I get there, and then it's like a 3-mile ride, even the pickup premium that Uber talks about is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's too much gas to use for like no profit. So the next one, if I don't pick it up, it's gonna tell me, it's gonna log me off. And you just log back on. And your acceptance rate doesn't matter, so whatever. But this is the annoying part of like a Sunday morning. That's why I should have been out on the road last night. You need to do better. I'm talking to you, myself. You have to go and just drive earlier, so I could have quit at like 5 a.m. You know what I mean? After the Philadelphia airport ride, I could be done by now. Instead, I'm not making any money, and I have to be up until sunrise. Not that I'm going to bed, because I'm doing my laundry and cleaning. I think I'm going to show the camera why I have to clean my bedroom, which is really my son's domain. He just plays, and I let him do whatever he wants with like the toys. And there's like kinetic sand and Play-Doh everywhere, like on the floor, like, you know, Play-Doh that's dried out. And the kinetic sand, I gave him a giant tub you can play out of. This still got everywhere. But anywho, 6:11, which is not that much longer than when I logged off. Still at Walmart, waiting for a ride. Sleepy, but I'm not sleepy. I think my brain's trying to trick me into thinking that I'm sleepy, but I'm not. Just gotta finish this last hour and see what happens. Cause sometimes you'll make like $30 in that hour, or sometimes you'll make like $5, but you don't know if you're not logged on. So it is what it is. Just one more hour, you know? Alright, something just happened, right? Look at this. I'm not bragging. It's a weird flex. If I'm bragging. So I just got a $16 tip, right? And she had the thing is $1 tip on the other one, because you rarely get tips when you're Uber driving. But I know, without having to check, because I've only had one ride tonight for $65. I know for a fact that that's my homie that I drove to Philly Airport. Here's the thing about talking to someone and connecting with somebody. They usually tip. They usually tip. Especially airport rides. Especially somebody who's like, if they're like shy or they have a job that's introverted, if you engage them and talk to them like a human being and like be genuinely interested and have a great back and forth, they tip really well. $16 is a big tip. Like, people are usually $3, $4, $5, $7 at most. So $16, you probably just hit the suggested whatever it is. But you didn't have to. You know, I don't expect the tips, man, because people just don't tip. That's amazing. $16, that's dope, man, because that's like the gas. More than the gas back, to be honest, it's profit. And then, yeah, that's super cool, man. But you can't force that conversation onto everybody though, because not everybody wants to talk to you. But that guy's super cool. I'll never see him again. That's the only depressing thing about Uber sometimes. It's like, you'll make these intense connections with people, but you'll never see them again. The only people that I see over and over are the people that work in the area. The bartenders and the servers and the factory workers. Because like, sometimes I'm the only person around here, and they're Ubering home every single day, so there's a better chance of seeing them again. But these rides, I'll never see that dude. I don't even know his name, and I don't even remember. And there's no way to look it up now because it's just all numbers and like destinations. But connecting with people, man, it's a powerful thing. I need the money, so I care about that $16, but it's also validates me as a human being. I feel like, hey man, that guy, you know, has a high level job, a job that I can't do. I don't have the training for. But for that hour and 6 minutes, we connected as human beings and talked about real shit. That's cool as fuck, you know? $16, man. Like I said, I'm not scoffing at the money, but on top of the money, it feels good. Feels good. There's a cop coming. There's a cop coming. He's checking out stuff. He's probably gonna pull up to me and be like, "What are you doing?" Maybe not. It's not like it's like 3 in the morning. It's not like it's 3 in the morning and I'm like in the middle of nowhere. I'm just in the Walmart parking lot, you know? But, yeah, it's creepy. Creepy. He's checking businesses. Patrolling. The police station's right behind me. It's literally right over there. So, nah, just chilling. He's just looking at stuff. It's cool. Ooh, it's way too bright. There you go. That just dropped off somebody at Starbucks, and then the sunrise is coming. It's 6:39, but like I was saying before, I want to work until 7, but I think I want to work until I have $100. Yeah, I want to make $100. I'm 15. That's $15 short, right? 85. Yeah. So I'm gonna make 15 more bucks, and then I'll call it quits. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm at the back of a Comfort Inn. And it's funny, right? Comfort Inn. You can't see the sign, but got the ride. Let's do it. But I once had a very interesting experience here. I'm not gonna share it on this, but I want to just have it on my own vlog for my own record that this happened. I parked right over there. 2:30 in the afternoon, and cool things happen in this Comfort Inn. Brandon would know what it is. Brandon would know. He wasn't there, but I told him about it. I'm gonna go pick up looks like a nurse. It's not focusing. Somerset Woods Rehab Center. Definitely a nurse. Alright, so I'm at $17, right? The goal is 20, but I'm also by my neighborhood, so I want to quit, but I think I'm gonna take one more ride, and let's see if we hit 20 or go way over or get stuck somewhere far. Who knows? But I'm gonna go for it. Super interesting, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, so we hit it, right? Bang. Come on, focus. 2080. Made my $100. So now I can go home. And do my laundry. Whew. Wasn't that so exciting, guys? It's like a Michael Bay movie, basically, right? It's not.
Every piece that Louis Vuitton has is like an art piece. Beyond luggage, beyond apparel, beyond bags, beyond shoes. And I also...
Yeah, so I'm watching the Karlie Kloss Emma Chamberlain Louis Vuitton video from Paris Fashion Week, because I'm definitely a demographic, and I'm making ramen with eggs. I'm gonna try to shoot this without... See the eggs right here? Yeah. Come on. Alright, see the eggs? Yeah, making ramen. Kitchen's filthy. Filthy. And I'm putting this on video so it would motivate me to have to clean it up. I might do some sort of time lapse on that. I'm not sure yet. But I think it has to change, because I think it's getting to the point where it might be unhealthy how filthy it is. It's not stuff everywhere, but it's just not clean. And I'm I'm not happy about it anymore. It's starting to bother me. Yeah. Back to my.
I think that like high fashion is something I'm like just now getting into.
Okay. So it's 9:42. I'm just getting to the laundromat. Do laundry. It's gonna take an hour and a half. Minimum. So I'm not gonna be able to get to bed till like freaking noon. I'm adding this to this because I wanna be sure that I have I wanna be sure that okay. Back to the mission ahead. I had to pull the camera down because this really fucking pretty girl came out, and it was kind of embarrassing. Are they coming back in? Here they are. Oh man. Alright, let's try this again. So I had to pull it down twice because this really fucking hot girl kept walking by, and it's just awkward as shit, right? I should have just let it keep playing. Eventually I will. She's real pretty. Good lord. But what I was saying before was it's 9:44 now. I'm wasting 2 more minutes, but I'm adding this part of into the whatever it says vlog. I don't know, it's a vlog. I don't know. But I'm adding it because I want to highlight to myself how much time I waste. I got home at 7. I guess it was almost 8. But it took me an hour 44 minutes to eat something real quick, and then get my laundry together so I can do laundry. And now I'm not going to be home till at least noon, and Kaden will be home by 3. So maximum I get 3 hours of sleep, which isn't enough. And it's going to be all the sleep I'm going to be able to get because I have to work tonight. Ubering again. This is life, man. But right now I'm wasting even more time. So I'm going to run in there, do my laundry. And then the goal is, I think I'm going to go to Walmart while the laundry's being washed. Buy the things that I need. Especially like Kaden snacks and stuff. So I don't need a lot because it's only there for 4 hours. 4 or 5 hours today. I need insoles and tea tree oil. But I think it's Sunday morning. It shouldn't be that busy there yet. I'm gonna go do that, come back, put my laundry into the dryer, go home, clean my room of Caden's toys. Like, just, it needs to be cleaned. Like, I can put his toys away, and I can organize all that stuff and vacuum. You'll see. I'll just show the video what I'm talking about. So right now I'm gonna walk in there and try not to be too creepy on this girl. I'm gonna like end up having to look at her, I'm sure, but I'm not gonna record that because that's just too much. Here's the other dilemma. If I leave, the diner is getting busier and busier. Will I have a parking spot when I get back? But I think that's an excuse I'm trying to make in my brain so that I don't have to do the other things that I need to do and waste even more time. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go do those things exactly as I said, in between washing cycles and drying cycles. So I'm not wasting time. Wasted at least 4 minutes now. Gotta go. Timer's on 25 minutes. Oops. Until the wash is done. So I'm gonna run over to Walmart, just right down the street, and do some shopping quick. Then run back over here, put it in the dryer. Off to Walmart we go. Okay, a little out of breath, but we got the shopping done. It's 10:34. Oh crap! I'm like 10 minutes. Am I really 10 minutes behind my time? I am. So I gotta get back to the laundromat and get my laundry to the dryer. But I did do a very successful Walmart trip because I was able to deposit my money that I was going to do later, because customer service usually has a line, but it didn't have a line. Nobody was on the line. Anyway, let's go get our laundry into the dryer so we can go home and clean the bedroom. Oh, the plane. Oh, if you can see that. But there's an airport right by my house. There's a little plane out there. I used to ride these Cessnas. That's a story for another day. I gotta go. Alright, I'm in a rush to beat my timer for the dryer. I forgot that I was gonna show you guys the mess that it was. Like my son's like play desk, which is in my bedroom. But I've already cleaned up the floor. The floor's clean again, right? There's all his toys, and see how this table looks? All the kinetic sand and Play-Doh. I still have to finish cleaning that. That was all over the floor. I guess a good representation of what I was dealing with is this. Look at that. All over the floor, right? All that stuff. It's not good. It's not healthy to be breathing all that granules or whatever. But now I think I have to go get my stuff from the dryer, come back, finish cleaning, which is going to be like another 5-10 minutes at most, and then I can actually go to sleep, because he'll be here in like 3 hours or so. I'm getting kind of tired, but at least I've gotten what I wanted done, and I genuinely feel like these video entries, diary entries, journal entries, we'll call it journal entries. That sounds more masculine than diary. Not that it matters, I guess. But it matters. Whatever. So, I think having to talk to myself through this camera is helping me get my tasks done instead of just, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll watch another episode of The Office and go back to sleep. So, I'm hoping that I'm onto something. I'm hoping. Alright. Freaking hell, man. Oh. Okay. And if before I said I was worried that the parking situation might be crazy at the laundromat. If I leave, I'll lose my spot. Almost did. I'm in a spot, the last spot in the lot, in the street. If I didn't get the spot, it'd have been terrible. But I got one. I get my laundry now and get home and get to sleep. Point is that what I was worried about didn't happen. Right, it all worked out. So maybe not worry so much all the time. Sometimes it's okay, being cautious, but just being scared is different, right? Yeah. Alright, I got my laundry done, and I'm only even recording this part just so there's a closure to the laundry saga. It's 12:13, laundry's finished, so I'm only 13 minutes behind. It's not terrible. Now I'm gonna go to sleep and get some rest. But I just want to talk about one other thing. Let's see here. Currently, I am inspired by There you go. Billie Eilish. I'm sure the kiddies know about her from like 2 years ago, but I just found it randomly, I think. Was it a Hot Ones episode? I forget what I found this girl on, but I found her on something. And I find the type of artist that she is interesting because first she talks about not having genres, right? So how she doesn't like genres. She just wants to make music. If it sounds whatever, this type, she don't care as long as music, which kind of makes sense with like the type of track she has out. In my opinion, I'm not a music expert. Then I saw an interview of hers where she talks about wanting to design a car, make a movie, which obviously I'm interested in because I want to make a movie at some point, if not movies. And what else did she talk about? But basically, not just making one type of art, just making all the art. So currently, a lot of the stuff walking around music is Billie Eilish inspired. Oh, the fan's probably fucking up my audio. Anyway, laundry's done. I'm gonna try to get some sleep before Kaden gets home.
Mom, can you come get Jamie?
Alright. So, currently eating peanut butter and banana. Kaden's not coming. Oh. Not a big deal. But Kaden's gonna take his mom. I was gonna take him to her grandma's house. Because, she knows I need to work and stuff. It's really nice of her. I didn't mind watching him. But anyway. Now I have more time to sleep. Part of me wants to play PUBG for like 30 minutes. But I really shouldn't. I should really go to bed. And yeah. It's not even gonna be fun. If I try playing right now, PUBG, I would be so tired that it won't be enjoyable. I'll literally be trying to stay awake. So that's not good. Peanut butter banana. That's got good. No Kaden today? It's probably gross. No Kaden today, but I have Kaden tomorrow and Tuesday. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Not sure how this shot looks. There's barely any light in here, but I'm going to sleep, and the goal is to wake up by 7 p.m. It's currently 1:13 p.m. Caden's not coming. Miss him already. But I'll see him tomorrow on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll be warm on Tuesday to like go out and do stuff. Playground or a park or something. But I'm going to sleep for hopefully 6 hours. And then Uber the rest of the night into Monday. A lot of my friends probably wonder why they never see me. I've missed multiple birthdays of close friends that I just don't have the money to go to. It's upsetting. But if people only knew how much no time I have and how much money I don't make enough of, they would understand. Hopefully that will change, one day. I don't know when, but one day. So, good night. I'm talking about doing one of these. Like it's an effect, like good night. Like I just turned the light off. Yeah. Goodbye. 7:50 p.m. I woke up at 7, and I've wasted 50 minutes just watching YouTube videos and Twitter, just crazy shit. It's a problem, man. Not just for me, but for a lot of people. But shout out to David Dobrik though. Kids Choice Award for you, man. What a inspiring person. Kid was just a goofy kid in high school. You know, make goofy videos and whatever. Hope he's happy. Like, for real. I know you gotta make money and you gotta do all that, but I hope he's happy for his own sake. All that success, all that attention. You know, hope the kid's happy. Yeah.
Version just wasn't long enough. There are even a few gems hiding in Netflix's comedy releases for April. If you haven't seen 2001's Evolution, that's definitely worth a watch. If for no other reason than to see what this bit is all about.
Okay. This problem with getting Caden snacks is when Caden's not here, I end up eating them. It's good. Having this with my coffee. And 10 minutes little bites. Then now I have to buy him more tomorrow morning. Because he'll be here tomorrow. But maybe I need to hide it from myself. I also got him a Kit Kat. That's for tomorrow. The bananas are for me.
Sounds like a snake. Right now. None of your goddamn business.
theory that my cats will kick out cat litter into the floor when their litter box is starting to get full, then actually like pee on that same cat litter. If I don't think it, but okay. There's one. There's two of these. Both black cats. They get trapped in there. Out of there. So I'm gonna play one game of PUBG. There's one. I don't know if you can see that. This is my Twitch backdrop. Again, gonna play one game. Win or lose. Oh. One game. And then we're gonna go to work. But I gotta get this out of my system. I haven't played. I didn't play yesterday, I didn't play this morning. If I don't play now, I shouldn't play. There's no excuse. But if I don't play now, I'm gonna wanna cut Ubering short, and I'm gonna just wanna play. So, you know. Anyway. I haven't been streaming on Twitch because my Shadow Cloud gaming service has been down. It's always down, man. That's crap. I might check out Strata instead. But that's what this looks like. That's what I look like. Right? That's my peripherals. Looks like that's on it. My other monitor is not on. Neither is that one. I'm just running with two. So one game and then we Uber. Okay? I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna play a second match because somebody camped a goddamn house. And I literally made this great escape from military base just to get one-shotted by somebody hiding on a patio. I gotta do one more game, but then that's it. Win or lose, kill or not, whatever. I'm out. That was bullshit.
Down on the couch. From my mother's recollection, she ducked inside the pantry and watched as our trustworthy tenant walked around our house, avoided rooms that had noise emitting from it. My brother is home due to injury, watching TV, and our dog is in there too. However, he did make it to my room while I was sleeping, directly opposite the kitchen and visible to me.
I don't know if this is going to focus or not, but this is a redo. Here, focus. 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 It's a redo of my last one because it didn't focus at all. So it's 11:15, and I headed out to Uber. I'll probably Uber until about 6 or 7 a.m. depending on the traffic buildup because I hate driving in traffic. But we're looking at like 6.5, 7 hours. Oh, what cops? Clickbait. Ah, shit. Is this road closed? Oh no. Alright. What have I done? I usually take to get to Wawa is currently closed. Okay. This one might be My third try. This camera is refusing to focus. Anyway, the street I have to take to get to Wawa, gas station, convenience store, for you all that are not from the East Coast, it's closed. So I have to take a different route to get there. Anywho, that was really frustrating, man. I wonder why it doesn't focus like that. Whatever. Gonna get gas. It's 11:17 p.m. I'm gonna Uber until about 7 a.m. or sunrise, or 6 a.m. if the traffic buildups really bad, or if I'm really tired. I guess the nice goal would be $150. $150 from now until 200 would be really nice. Minimum, but like 150, 170 with gas. 170 with gas costs, but yeah, 170 with the gas would make sense. So let's aim for that, $170. But it would be nice to get $220. So yeah, let's go get gas. Okay. I don't know what that looks like, but what I've just learned is that when you're driving and like holding the camera on like a monopod, it doesn't work. It doesn't work well with this camera. It doesn't really focus properly, and it looks like shit, which is it's good news, because that means it will force me to not record or shoot with the camera while I'm driving, which is unsafe. I'm okay with that. I shouldn't be doing that anyway. But since I can't use any of the blurry footage before, the road that I usually take is closed. So I can't take this road right here, which gets me to like Somerville, Mount Brook, and all that stuff. And two, I want to work it's 11:23 now, and I want to work until at least 6 a.m., but really 7 a.m. when it's sunrise. And I want to make 150, really 170 with gas costs, but it'd be nice to make 220. These are our goals today. Let's make it happen. My brain is trying to trick me into thinking that I'm tired, but I can't be. I took my Adderall, first of all. Can't sleep on that. Yeah, I'm yawning. And now you're yawning too. But I'm not tired, man. I got like a solid 6 hours of sleep. Had that giant freaking mug of coffee. It's like a can of it. Not tired. Stop being lazy. Stay on the app. I just turned down 2 rides because I thought they were too far away. I shouldn't have turned down the second ride. I was like 8 miles away. But it was a 5-star Uber X ride. That was a mistake. There was a Uber pool ride that was like 5 miles away. I should have taken both. Alright, 8 minutes away. Uber X. Let's take that. I'm back. Raritan.
Here for like a couple days before. Got here on Thursday night, and then I'm gonna be here till Wednesday. So I got out here. Life is alright. You know, it's fine. She's gonna be fine. It's not like she's not dying. Well,
okay.
We're all dying, but
yeah.
It's not like dying. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. My mom's a cancer survivor.
Yeah, God bless.
Yeah.
to be all right. We'll do our best. We'll all smile every day, right? So that is happening. And then I have some really good friends that live out in Manhattan. So tonight I went out to visit them. And the reason I'm over here wandering about is because after hanging out with them, I take the train back, right?
Right.
And I wandered for a minute, and I was like, oh, the Golden Rail. I used to go there. And I walked in, and I was like, oh, this is where I used to be partying.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah, man.
It's fine. Everything is fine, but...
You know, what's crazy to think about is at some point we probably were like passing each other 15 years ago.
I mean, it's highly likely.
But, you
you said you were born in what, or you graduated?
I didn't go to school here. I went to Stockton.
So whatever, man.
But I partied here. I partied here.
Right.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got 2 years on.
Yeah. But it's a very good
same.
chance at some point,
We cross paths.
Yeah, man.
And I think that when we cross paths, probably not my best moment. I'm being honest with you.
Fair enough.
I used to be an aggressive and angry man.
Same, bro. Same.
You know how happy I'm in life right now?
Same.
I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
I've never been happier in life.
That's good, man.
Until these days. No, until I'm being honest. It's very sweet. It's great.
It's amazing.
Living your life as a sweet human being and just moping with your family and your kids or whatever, your wife, whoever it is. It's so much better than fucking what I was back in the day when you were I was angry,
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. That's why I just, I think it's fascinating. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just a weird world now, dude. You come back out here and you're like, I look at that bar that I was in. I was like, granted, it's a Sunday night, so it's a little bit different, but there's some creepiness going on there.
Really? What do you mean?
I mean, the guy's creeping on chicks. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's not cool. But
I can only imagine that. I mean,
that's what it is. But they probably weren't doing anything that bad. I'm just I'm scared for people.
Yeah.